All right, we're going to talk about the wear that you would have on you when kayaking. First, about wear you'd have on when kayaking in cold conditions. This is dry top. I bought it a while back on eBay. Certainly well for a few seasons, probably $60. Um, Gasket here at the wrists. There's a little bit on the top. Keeps the water out pretty well. I went in the water a few times while wearing it, and it held up real nice. It's a bright red color, so it's highly visible. It has some light reflective stripping on it. So this is Lenfan, I think, is the name. It's made in China. Bought it bought it a few years ago. These are the dry pants. This is Cabela's variety. These also have rubber gaskets at the ankles. It's extremely convenient to get these, go straight into the diving boots here. This way you can have a really nice and watertight setup. The boots I bought from Leisure Pro a bunch of years ago. They were in some super sale. This is 7mm, no zip booty. Held up extremely well and doesn't really let any water to come in, because you have this neoprene here that you combine with neoprene here, and I have a couple of rubber straps that I use to make it even more watertight. The pants and the top are both breathable. These are the full-size neoprene fishing gloves. I think these are 2 or 3mm. I rarely, if ever, use them, but I still carry them with me for just in case. They really weigh nothing. So Cabela's dry pants and Lenfan made in China dry top. Now for summer, you gotta protect yourself from the sun. For that I use this hat here. It has flap that goes in front of your face. You can see it right here. There's a little breathing opening. It also has a flap that goes and protects the back of your head and your neck from the sun. Bought it on Amazon. It's breathable. You can see that there's some vent openings here. It costs about nothing. For pants and shirt, I wear full length or full size pants. This is Columbia. They're rated for UV, and same for shirt, long sleeve shirt. These dry extremely fast, and they're remarkable in terms of protecting you from UV rays. And you have to wear some like that if you're sensitive to the sun, and even if you're not, because when on the water you get twice the amount of sun. You get also extremely strong reflections from the water, so it helps to protect yourself the best way possible. And of course you gotta have some sunglasses, because you can literally have your eyeballs baked in UV. You can get an eye burn. So have something that is, decent enough, wraps around as much, doesn't let any sun through. Ideally polarized, so you can see through the water surface. Helps. Sometimes you can literally see fish in the water like that. So there you have it. Dry UV protected light pants for the summer, full size shirt, also UV rated for the summer. A hat with front and rear flaps, protect your face in the back and your neck. Dry boots, 7mm neoprene, no zip. Dry pants from Cabela's. I think the one came with a dry sock. I cut it off and modified it slightly. The beauty of having separates, dry top and dry bottom, dry pants, is that you can relieve yourself on the water with ease. You don't have to go back to the shore to do that. Some people buy full-size dry suits. If you do that, certainly fine, but again, make sure that it has a zipper on it, because relief zipper because you'll have to interrupt your outing to go back to the shore otherwise. So there you have it. I'm going to talk a little bit about the all-important personal flotation device. Here I have Onyx inflatable PFD. This one has a little canister of CO2 gas, and it will auto-inflate when in the water for a certain amount of time. You can disable auto inflation and go with manual, but I suggest you keep it on auto because it might save your life one day. Strapped to the vest, I carry a knife You can see it's on a leash, a whistle, and a marine radio that is rated for water submersion. This one went swimming a number of times and held up extremely well, so most highly recommended. Again, this is an Amazon deal, probably 80 bucks. Cressy knife, also on Amazon. And the PFD itself, I don't remember, maybe $90, $100, but this is one of the items where you should not really be trying to save any money whatsoever. So there you have it. The beauty of the inflatable PFD like this is that it's extremely slim. There's no flotation packs on your back that might make you uncomfortable when you're sitting in a kayak chair. So that to me is well worth it. Like many others, I started with a regular PFD that had the flotation floats, so to speak, everywhere. They were pretty thick, and it made staying in the seat uncomfortable for any length of time. So that's about it. Thank you very much.